Hello everybody, what's up? Thanks for tuning in and welcome to week number 2 of our distance learning experiment. Good to have you back. Today, what we're going to do is talk about the assignments for week number 2. We're going to go over some resources that are available to you, and then that'll be it. So before we jump into the calendar, there are a couple quick reminders that we want to make sure we get out there so that everyone's on the same page. Remember, number one, that assignments are going to be assigned on Monday and Wednesday. So if you want to stick to a strict schedule, English classes are assigning their work on Monday and Wednesday. Those assignments typically take about an hour. If you have a different schedule or you want to complete those assignments at another time, that's up to you. Do what feels right. But please remember, this is item number 2, to turn your work in by the end of the week. Okay, so for us, we're talking about your Monday work and your Wednesday work. Just make sure that you get that work turned in before midnight this Friday. Okay. Item number 3. Make sure that we understand that this work is extremely important. It's very good practice. We're learning about all these new ideas, but it's not technically worth a grade. When you do turn this work in, you'll still get all sorts of guidance. Another thing that we want to make sure that we understand is that if there are really important readings or important ideas, I'm going to make separate videos for those to explain those readings or explain those ideas more in depth. So keep an eye out for those. If I ever create one, I'll make sure to post it to the group chat. And if you need any greater clarification on anything, post it to the group chat and I can create a video for you so that we all feel supported as we move forward. Last but not least, if you have any additional questions or concerns, make sure that we're posting those to the group chat because we can talk to each other. This doesn't just have to be me answering questions. This can be folks talking amongst themselves about questions or concerns that they may have about the coursework. Okay, so now that we've gotten the reminders out of the way, let's jump into the calendar. Okay, for week number 2 in English 9, we're looking at Monday, March 23rd, that's today, and Wednesday, March 25th. The greatest resource for you as we move forward into our writing project is going to be the slide presentation that we've already been going over in class. If you need to access that slide presentation, simply go to the website, click on the nonfiction unit drop-down menu, and find the slide presentation. Hopefully there's a little graphic here that shows you how to do that. Now, for this week on Monday, we're going to complete 2 assignments. One is the practice introduction assignment, and the other is the practice conclusion assignment. You're going to create a Google Doc where you write a practice introduction and a practice conclusion, and then you're going to turn that work into Turnitin.com. Now, if you need to find these assignments on the website, I'm going to create a little graphic here and you can see how to access those assignments. It's very important that we read through the instructions on this because the instructions will walk you through how to do everything, and if you have any questions or you need to see an example of what an intro looks like or what a conclusion looks like, check out that slideshow because it's there to help you through the different steps. Now, one additional thing. When we look at an introduction, we want to make sure that we're exercising what we call kairos and exigence. Now these are 2 brand new terms that we haven't talked about, but they're described in the slideshow. So take some time, go to the slides that describe kairos and exigence, and then make sure that you understand what those terms mean and how you can use those ideas in your own introduction. Fun fact, there's also a cool video in the slideshow that is for one of those products called a Slap Chop. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's like a famous infomercial. It's kind of silly, but when we watch that, what the video does is it uses kairos and exigence as a way to describe why you should buy that product. It's an argumentative strategy, or we call it a rhetorical strategy. So the slideshow is your friend. It will explain everything. So take some time and check it out, and you're going to be completing an introduction and a conclusion. Again, both of those are submitted to Turnitin.com. Now for Wednesday's class, what you're going to do is review the essay assignment. We've been doing a lot of practice, but now is the time for you to take on the research writing project on your own. So again, for Wednesday's class, check out the assignment. It's posted online. Hopefully I made a little graphic there. You can check it out. And read through the instructions. Ask yourself, what is it that I'm going to be writing about? What do I want to argue? What is my position on this issue? Now, once you figure that out, you're going to conduct some research on your own. You're going to find 3 sources. two sources are going to support your argument. So if my argument is that everybody should switch to online learning, I'm going to try to find two voices, two sources out there on the internet who support my position. I also want to find one source that doesn't support my position, one source that goes against it. Now, if you are having difficulty locating some sources, again, check out the essay assignment, because if you choose one of the argumentative topics that we suggest for you, then there are a lot of links to some helpful sources that you might want to check out. Now, if you're reading through the essay assignment and you don't want to write on the topics that we provide you, you're more than welcome to select your own topic. We just provide you with some topics in case students can't think of one on their own, but if you want to go off and do your own thing, then that's cool too. Anyway, so for Wednesday's class, you're going to review the essay assignment, you're going to begin researching, and you're going to try and find 3 sources that relate to your topic. 2 that agree with you, 1 that disagrees. Okay, so that's it. That's what we're doing Monday and Wednesday. Remember, though, that we also have some stuff in the extra column, and the extra column here is asking you to think about citation rules. Now, if you go back into the slideshow, the slide presentation we've been talking about, there's a whole section about how to make sure that you're citing your sources correctly. These are all really useful strategies to keep in mind for next week when we're going to produce a rough draft of our essay. We're going to put all of these elements together, the intro, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and the conclusion. All that stuff goes together, but that's not until next week. All right, so that's pretty much it. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your time and your attention today. This is week number 2 of our long distance learning experiment. So if you have any questions, post them to the group chat. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a great week. And until we see each other again, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.